The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, and welcome to the webinar. Ron here at Ablesys, and we'll take a look at the Able Trend signals, show you the best way to use the software, which is simple and just really working excellent. We're really getting great feedback from everyone. And of course, I've been using it myself every day for 17 years. So I'm on top of it and watching what's going on. So let's take a look at the charts. We show the winners, the losers. We show it all here. And I'm always glad to help too. So anything I can do for you, let me know. So let's jump right in. I've got a chart here. I picked this one up off of WinTick today. This was DRE. Just want to give everybody kind of an inside look here because we had a new buy signal that just came in on it. And already it's up today. Yesterday you had the new buy signal, triple confirmation. Remember, we're always looking for both time frames have to agree, both the daily and the weekly. This is a daily weekly chart. It's more for stock or ETF trading, where you're going to swing or position trade. As you can obviously see right here, you've got a perfect triple confirmation buy signal right there. You've got the weekly buy signal, which has been it's been for months now, because these every black line is a month. In between the black line is 1 month worth of trading. So we got a new buy signal come in yesterday. The blue bar, the small blue dot underneath, that's support, stops the price from going lower. And of course the weekly support below. So everything is blue. That's the key. There's no red above the price. Once there's no red above, we're going to buy it. And that's a great trade because we're already up over 1% today. Just one day already. So a great start. You get in at the open today or at the close yesterday. Well, no, the actually would be the open today because the list comes out right about now this time. Today's list, I have a new list. And the previous buy signals on it were, worked out real well. There's your buy signal right there. Again, you got to have the arrow. Got to have the blue arrow. That's the most important thing. Blue arrow and a blue bar. The first time that comes together. Blue arrow and blue price bar. And up and away it went. Now the signal right here, and that one turned out to be about a break even. And this is a sweet spot if you missed the beginning of the trade. Sweet spot is when the price pulls back to support and touches the little blue dot, the next blue bar. Either one of these two, perfect sweet spots, and those were big winners. So anybody who had a software back in March got in at 41, basically took it up to about 48, and you're back in again here at 51, and you're ready at 52. So looking good, real good. Taking a look at the Qs or the S&P, the market. Boy, you had a beautiful buy signal right here. Back in the 1st of June, anybody who had the software back then, especially on a call option, because this is great for options. Imagine buying the Qs at 332 when the signal came in. If you happen to miss it, where you want it to enter, there's your sweet spot. Blue bar touching a blue dot. Comes back down to support. There's your next blue bar. And if you miss that one, or better yet, I like ETFs. I like to add to my positions on the pullbacks for long-term trades. Trading shares, not options. I mean, add more here at 360. Add more here on this sweet spot, 367. Imagine we're at 380 today, and Able Trend traders got in at 332 3 months ago. Boy, that's a lot of money on that chart. Just doing what the software says. I mean, the algorithms, you got two different algorithms, 2 different time frames, doing all these calculations. It's a heck of a lot smarter than any human brain. So you just got to trust it. Because it's been working great for 25 years, not 25 days or even 25 months, 25 years. That's why I got about 25,000 clients purchased it. Nobody bought it until they tried it out for 1 month first, compared it to whatever they were using beforehand. Now that's a perfect no trade zone. Weekly support below, it's blue. Daily resistance above, it's red. Prices get stuck in the middle. That's a no trade zone. It means Don't trade. It's too risky. Abletrend tells you when to get in, when to get out, and when not to do anything. Leave it alone. When saying it's too risky. You know, with clients trading collectively millions and millions of dollars, boy, it's got to be low risk, or we would have been out of here a long time ago. But more and more people keep purchasing after they try it for 1 month first. We've got a 1 month trial. Feel free to try it. Anybody who doesn't have a trial right now. Got a 1 month trial. And then after the 1 month, you either purchase it for 1 year or you get a lifetime license, which is the best deal for everyone. It's up to you, whatever you think. Otherwise, it just shuts off. But I'll gladly help you and do a live, real-time, 15-minute one-on-one trading session with you after you've had the software. Gladly do that for you. So good stuff right here. Long-term trading, which is what I like. I mean, you got some big money on these charts. Okay, this is for intraday. Really popular is Abletrend for the intraday. Day traders just, they love it. And this is the beginning of the day. Now I've got this set up three different indices because I always look at all three at the same time. I've got the NQ, S&P, and RTY in the Russell. I love when the NQ and ES are in the same direction. And I won't take a trade if they're opposite. A new signal on NQ, if ES is the opposite, which is rare, meaning one is red, one is blue, stay away. Got the 15-minute charts up top because I love to know where these resistance points are. It's amazing how many times the prices hit these red or blue dots and they just come to an abrupt stop, like you walked into a wall. It's scary sometimes how accurate these dots are. But right at the open, I'm always cautious to, like to wait the first 5 or 10 minutes, unless there's an obvious signal. If there's a short bar, that's fine. If the price is close to the dots, that's also fine. As it turns out, it would have been a break even, but there was no signal at the open here because prices were too far from the dots, more than 15 points away. It's a little risky at the open. Obvious no trade zone here. Very clear cut and obvious triple confirmation trade. 1 minute buy signal, 2 minute buy signal, 3 minute buy signal. How'd we do? We lost. Turned around, it went the other way. All right, we lost on that first trade. No trade zone here. There's certainly going to be some losing trades, obviously. No perfect system. Yeah, 1 minute buy signal right there, the little dot. 2 minute buy signal, small arrow. 3 minute buy signal, the big arrow. Triple confirmation. This one worked out nice. Very nice. Just put a stop a couple points below the bottom of the triple confirmation price bar. Because the prices were more than 15 points away. It's too far away to put a stop. This one turned out nice. Went down a little bit at first, then popped way up, as you could see. Came down, stopped at support. It didn't touch the previous lower blue dot, which is where we had our stop. Did not touch it. Stay in the trade. Don't get nervous. You got to be a robot. Just do exactly what it says. If you did miss the beginning of the trade, you had a perfect sweet spot right here. That's a textbook sweet spot right there. Prices come back down, hit the blue dot, next blue bar, you're in right there. Stop goes here, was never hit. Now, once you're in profit of at least 10 points, then we're going to use the 2 green bar exit. Because to stop, when the prices are up here, your stop would be there. But, we got in at 58. The price is up here at 78 at 20 points profit. There's 2 greens. Stop goes 2 points below or here, either one. And both of them are going to get hit right there. So it picked up 20 points. And that's $400 for just a one lot trader. Well, that was a good one. We lost 10 points on the first trade, picked up 20 on this one. So now we're plus 10, we're plus 200. Obvious no trade zone. Perfect triple confirmation trade right there. Just absolutely perfect. Textbook right there. Short blue bar, triple confirmation. Good as it gets. Just put the stop 2 points below the lower of the entry bar. But ideally, it's better to put it below the dots because the dots will stop it from going lower. Dots is our protection. So ideally, we'd put it below the stop. But it's more than 15 points away. You can't use more. Now, that's 300 point stop. Not going to happen. So if it's more than 15, then just use the bottom of the triple confirmation bar. Simple as that. 2 greens right there. You have to we're at least 10 points in profit. And that was good. We picked up 12 points on that one. So now we're plus 22 points. Now you might say, we're going to take that trade, right? No, dead zone number 1, which is optional. I mean, sometimes the trades do work out. Dead zones between 12:30 and 1:30 Eastern. But here's the reason not just because it's the dead zone, because we were right up against the red dot on the 15-minute chart. No trade. Here's another reason. It was 3 reasons. Number 1, dead zone, which is optional. Doesn't mean it's necessarily a no-go. It's optional. But the ES was opposite. You almost never see this. Never. NQ had blue dots. ES at that exact same time had red dots. That's very, very rare. So that's 3 reasons not to take the trade. ES is going the opposite way. We're right up against resistance at 15-minute chart, and it's lunchtime. Great reason not to take the trade. And there's very few we don't take. But I wanted to point that out for the more experienced able trend traders in the room now, so that you know what you're looking for. Okay, no trade, then there's a triple confirmation sell, but it's still during the dead zone. But that's a triple confirmation sell, so I'm going to count that. Small loss on that trade right there. I'd be fair about it. I show the winners and losers. No cherry picking here. Triple confirmation buy signal right there, and ES was in perfect alignment, so that was good. I just made a couple points. Second lower row of blue dots below the price. Picked up like 3 or 4 points on that one. We'll call that a break even from the trade before, which we lost 3 or 4 points. And buy signal here, and this one did not work out. We lost about 5 points on that trade. Okay, same thing over here. Small loss, triple confirmation sell. We're out right there, just a couple points. And then buy signal right here. No, it's at 4 o'clock New York close. So small winning day. Let's call it a break even. Fantastic day yesterday. Fantastic. Amazing is maybe a better word. Huge winning day. Every day's different. Nobody knows. But you got to take all the signals. You just don't know. Look at the open here yesterday. Problem is the sweet spot came in a minute before the open. You got to be careful at the open. So even with this huge big move, I'm not going to count it. But here was your textbook, and I mean textbook, perfect sweet spot. Price comes right back down to the blue dot. It's 15 minutes after the open. Small blue bar, triple confirmation. ES was in total agreement. Everything agreed, all 3 charts. It was just perfect. It was as perfect as you could get. 2 green bar exit right here. On that first trade there, we picked up 50 points. That's $1,000. It's a $1,000 winner for a 1 lot trader. And then you got a perfect sweet spot right there. Back down to support. Next blue bar. We're right back in again 3 minutes later. We're in at 45. It just kept going up. And then we were out right. Well, let's just call it there. Keep it simple. Another 30 points on top of the 50 that we made earlier. So that's 80 points in 2 trades. That's 1,600 after 1 hour of trading. We're able trend traders who trade like a robot, no emotion, just do exactly what it says. Just a fantastic day. A little choppy in the middle of the day. Another great trade right here. Up and away it went. Just another big winner. That's a losing trade. Small loser, but it is. And that was the end of the day. Boy, wish every day could be like that. And we've had so many big winning days this past month, really the whole year, especially the past couple of months. We've had some very profitable days. Occasional losing day too. It's going to happen. Obviously, no perfect system in the world. I wish that was true. Just absolutely killer. Oh, a question from Takahiro on the ES chart at 1300. Would you take that signal to the downside? It worked out. Well, sure. I mean, no reason not to. NQ and ES agreed. So yes, sir. Well, to hope this was helpful. I'm always glad to help. I'll do a live 15-minute trading session with anybody that's on a trial right now. Just want to make sure you get your money's worth out of it. We got a big summer sale going on right now too. Before your trial ends, meaning if you're still on your trial, 10% off a 1-year license, 15% off the permanent. That's 1,040 lower. Signals made more than that in the past 2 weeks. And many people tell me that. And I can see the signals. I mean, literally in front of it every minute of the day. So anything I can do to help, feel free. I'm always glad to help. You get great support here. Jump right in. I mean, compared to what you're normally using, if you've never had it before, you'll see a big difference in the first week. You'll still have a whole month to check it out, but you'll see a big difference. I don't care what you're using. It'll be that obvious when you try AbleTrend. It's just been a fantastic year. Always glad to help. Great clients here. Love working with everybody. Anything I can do for you, feel free to ask. Call, email, always at my desk all day long. Thanks for being here, everyone. Hope I was helpful, and stay safe.